Hello everybody, it is John and today it's a waffle. Yes, a waffle about books. It's been a while since I've done one, and today I've um I've got my producer down here. I've got my phone on a stick. Oh, and he's now going to look the other way. Look over there. No, hang on. You going to look? Oh God, he's looking everywhere. Hello. Gonna look? No? Look, I'm in my other office at the moment. As you can see, it's an absolute mess. So, anyway, hello. This is this is something different. I'm always doing something different. Anyway, I'm going to talk about some wonderful new books that I have bought. Now, I've found that sadly the format that I've previously been buying my books in has changed. I used to be doing a lot of purchases through Kindle and Audible, but because of the changes, and it's thanks to good old Google, my purchasing has changed, and it's mainly from the fact that I'm not able to find, I guess, the books that I'm looking for. And it's really frustrating me now that the fact that I'm not finding what I'm really wanting, and it's really annoying me now. But nevertheless, I'm persevering and I'm still finding some, but not to the level of the quantity that I've previously been finding. However, these are the ones that I have found that I'd like to share with you. Now, the first ones are by an author called Mark Secchia, and it is a series called Dragonfires Rising. Now, I bought this because it came in the Audible series. It is an omnibus or a collection. So there's three books in the Audible series, which makes it a really good value, good bang for your buck, as the Yanks would say. So it's really good. I think it's over 50 hours, I think, worth of listening for one credit. So I certainly can't object. I've listened to the first one, which is Call Me Dragon, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. The humour that is in this book. Dragon called Blitz the Devastator, and he rescues or starts off really wanting to capture a princess, but he ends up rescuing her, and the story that continues from there is really good. Look, I won't spoil it, but it is well worth the listen. The humour, the puns, pardon me, I'm not used to talking. It is really well worth. The other two is I Am Dragon, and Thunder O Dragon is the third book. Now, the next one that I've got, I'm actually reading this series, and it was brought on by a friend of mine who mentioned it, and it's by an author called Glenn Cook, and it is the series Garrett P.I. Now, I've got 9 of the 5 books, and the first one is Sweet Silver Blues. Now, I've got a first edition which was published in 1987. Now, I'm really struggling with this book. The English is pardon me, the English is, I don't know, a bit stilted. I think the the editing is a bit hit and miss in some places, so I'm not sure how good the proofing was on this edition. So I'm finding it very difficult, I guess, following the story, but it's, I don't know. I'm going to continue to read the series as it goes because I've been told that it's quite good. Obviously it must be. It's had 14 books produced for it, so I will continue to persevere with this. And the next one that I got is by an author called G.S. Denning, and it is called Warlock Holmes. And the first book is called A Study in Brimstone. And look, I don't know if you ever saw, there was a Sherlock Holmes movie with Ben Kingsley and Michael Caine, and I can't remember the name, but it was, oh God, it's escaped me now what the title was, but Holmes played an absolute idiot. He played an actor, and Ben Kingsley, who played Watson, was the genius. And I think Peter Cook played Lestrade, and was Peter Cook? No, no, I think he played a cross-dressing. Yes, it was. No, look, honestly, it was. But anyway, look, getting back to the book, it was Holmes plays a warlock, and he's possessed, and the wit that's in this book. Lestrade in this one is a Romanian vampire. Yes, it is. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The humour, the wit is... Look, honestly, I like these sort of books, and I'm going to have to get the rest, and I highly recommend this one from G.S. Denning. So that is A Study in Brimstone. Now, the next one that I picked up is by Gigi Pandian, and it's an accidental alchemist mystery. And I've read the first two, which is the Accidental Alchemist and the Masquerading Magician, and they are quite, they're, I don't know, probably, I'd call them probably young adult stories. Hello, mate, you're back again. Hang on, here he is. There he is. Say hello. You gonna say hello? My producer's here now saying, come on, Dad, you're taking a bit long. So she has written these, and therefore I think more young adult. I think there is humour, and look, I love the gargoyle in this series, and I think the gargoyle really makes it, and his name is Dorian. And Robert, look, honestly, I can't remember the rest of it. But he is a, shall we call him a French Poirot? He's very much the accented French narrative throughout the book, because I have the Audible, is really, really good. So I quite like it. The only thing I do find rather interesting is that the main character is, grew up in Salem in 16 whatever it is, and fled to Europe or whatever, and the fact that she has an American accent, and I'm thinking that considering accents and that most people considering that period of time would have had more of an Anglo accent, and had they gone to Europe would have had more of a European accent. So, but then I guess you're pandering for an American audience, so I guess dialects and that, it's interesting, because that also brings me on to the next book that I have taken a liking to, which is from an author called John G. Hartness, and his book which is the Quincy Harker Demon Hunter Omnibus Volume 1. Yes, this is a series written about Quincy Harker, who is the son of Jonathan and Mina. And it's quite good. It's witty, it's he's snarky, and again, I would have thought personally that he would have had certainly a non-American accent, but again, I guess it's the audience with which this book is pitched. So yes, it's hilarious. His Uncle Luke is Dracula. Yes, it's quite an interesting book. It's quite a lengthy audio series covering I think 12 novellas, all linked together. And yes, don't be a supporting character. Your life expectancy is not very long. So quite good indeed. Now, the next one that I have picked up, now I thoroughly enjoy Simon R. Green as an author. Hawk and Fisher, yes, finally, while I have most of them in physical books, they have finally appeared as audio for me on Audible, and the first set of 3 novels have, for the Hawk and Fisher, or Fisher and Hawk? No, Hawk and Fisher, that's what it is. Hawk and Fisher? Fisher and Hawk, I think it is. Anyway, The Swords of Haven has appeared, which is the first 3 books in that series, which is Hawk and Fisher, Winner Takes All, and The God Killer. And that's the first 3 novels in that series. So they are quite good. The narrator is excellent. So highly recommend that. The second of the trilogy or omnibus has dropped as of the 2nd of August. So I've got to pick that up next. And the last audio that I've picked up is from one of my, well, normally favourite authors, which is L.G. Estrella. And that is a title called Cosmic Delivery Boy. Now, I will state that the book is the usual style. The quips, the wit, the intelligence that is put into the writing style. However, I still don't know where the book is going. And I guess I was disappointed with, I guess, the book in itself. For some reason, I'm there thinking, is this another He Who Fights Monsters? Because it was like, is this some sort of big, huge galactic conquest? I like the galactic. I was quite amused with the guinea pig. Guinea pig was amusing, but yeah. And Advisor, I must admit, Advisor was really, really. I did like Advisor. I thought that was brilliant. Well, nice, good, yeah. Anyway, I'm quite sure each to their own. Look, good entertainment, but I'm going to have to wait and see what happens with another book. Hopefully that will build on the first, and things will make more sense as it all advances along. So, as I said, L.G. Estrella is a very good author. I thoroughly enjoy their works, and hopefully this is just an aberration and it's just me not understanding what's going on, which is always the case because, hey, look, John never knows what's going on around him. He's just a silly old buffer, and just, yeah, loses the plot a lot. So anyway, look, everybody, thank you very much for another wobbly. Yeah, I'm wobbling my camera deliberately there. So thank you, everybody, and I'll see if I can actually turn this camera off from my little wobbly stick. His Lordship's, the producer's, gone to sleep. So till next time, signing off, the Honourable John. Does this work?